Cry, you be call your boxing, I kakra. Make us about, sir, say super, ya, ye bo a chatwo, ewa fimu, no, ya, ekoso, and ne anaji, eriko, ochina ahumache, David Benevedis, and after Dimitros, Andrade, both air boxers, unbeaten, woman, so a former, world, champions, woman, and ne. About Cassiano Ebaso Ewonum Yabeko Europe na ya European football club football returning after the international break. Attention Dudwana Ewo in the Premier League and name match Cassia part 12:30 Manchester City versus Liverpool a top of the table clash and Ebaso. Is it going to be Pep Guardiola and as a Jurgen Klopp and could Mo Salah and I say Ellen Holland, why and AD in this fixture. Of course, but also I said Chelsea before the international break. No more minutes so I'm Newcastle United. But here, Sama Chenso, Kakra, na afi, Yaba, Abibrim, CAF interclub competitions, afe, and ye drew a baby a day, so wouldn't run ma. Wouldn't you crank? I said, Obo be a Robo qualifies, Bodu Hanuma, and I just say, I will be to I said, Obo, African AB. Na, you know, I shall say, and now the Champions League, Emra in Group A Pyramids of Egypt, SHTP Mazimbe. 1-0 na attention na our Champions League be a Ghana for any pa Group D and our champions Mediema ewo Enra CR Belouizdate from Algeria in the same group no etrafi young Africans from Tanzania Kamiensa entimi antibi and at 7 p.m. no Nadi Ela League 11 times champions Omo enemy diema ena airbo yebehwe esa group no na afin so ya hwe CAF confederations cup honso yen attention no group C horum ena yen FA Cup champions Dreams FC omo ewo en China at 1 p.m. no omne club Africain ya omo Tunisia ena airbo. Of course in the same group no Rivers United of Nigeria and the Academica de Lobito of Angola. And so ebebo na afino we crampo our bet power Ghana Premier League match day 12 and then 2 matches and I cost shadow so Lagos Cities and Kotoko and Koso Ewa Sports Stadium Koso Ewa so Gakope Wafa Air Park Horum and a match on Koso Nations FC and so the Karela United ebebo na ochina no Ewa Class Sports Stadium House of Folk Recum Chelsea ebe headline matches ebe koso ochina na yede other matches ni ahon komo edi ebro ewo dwumadi so so some Malta Greece Women's Premier League no my day 5 enra bi ekoso ene bi bekoso ochina bekoso Access Bank Division 1 Air League so matches ebe koso ani nyina no yede fixtures to nyina no ebe to anim ewo dwumadi so unhappy 98.9 FM so if you sabre ekwapem sen Dumye ni bebo sere me kan no kaye ho na emfa dwumade no dwumade esanso live our Facebook happy 98.9 live on Facebook happy 98.9 FM ya so the comments ba ye bekenka ma o share no na o share now the comments no ba ye be gibre akenkan ama enne matches course in the Premier League Manchester City and Liverpool, Newcastle and Chelsea. Why and AD enquirim between edo predictions so aba in all other issues are ye discussing dwumadi so and the entire sports scene wafa odia sempa kwame oware edano no eboa na edi dwumadi ebro hebampo brenya Jude Bra Prince obiba poakwa Brown Jude liver sounds are calling Samuaku ni o produce sounds stream live on Facebook Francis and she boatin sim team Korea Chaskele Crucia omina eka ho yedi dwumadi no ebro already seated opanyimedika kase de me power no pa ne se on farimre eni agro a Misty Noble watana se krampo da ya chese wagina dwa sanso ena Mo Shaban yen bet power Ghana Premier League expert enso ewufianum edada omunyina ebeboa ame yedi dwumadi no abro ena yen cha ewo sokra mebo ram tsaw entempa na yabo ra amanoni ensibno before yebe ra amanoni ensibno no Mamema Amisti Akwaba Emra Jumadi. So Amisti, good morning.
Good morning, Alan.
Bibi Abokori.
Madam Boko, now so.
Yehu adom me hoye.
Could be the person near DC, but still
me the end I brought me bear 1 week ni. Let me see she had be a week ago no sena.
No, not the thing.
Aha, na womb. Na I said enya me sa, but me nya me mom kan me man kan man come to one mo sa.
Da bida.
O me den ya meba. Enti opeso tete me bet me see there be me mpene man tete me sa enti matimi aba. Iti Misty ena ote nka nti obete nka e wadwumade sere meka mo shaba enso e wo fiarum ti tantam so ma menremu e wa manone de tawpa na ye metwetwe eye enkomo na ma me sha se mfamfe eye tennis da no ye ena Davis Cup eno ekoso e woda quarter finals ye de hon sema de betu anim emra ye Serbia omutwa Great Britain wo hodom amayi om edi afrimu na no ena Novak Djokovic edi nsema betuja chese just an hour and a half to say obebo the first match of Davis Cup 2023 no hono ena ye ban nchen anti-doping for ban nchen se brane yenkone yenkotwe muja na yenkohwe muja mso afa nuboni bia na Novak Djokovic so okachiro mo se enya ade se obeye o se enya ade se obeye not because bia no suru bibi na adenti ena just be an hour and a half okwa akosi akan na o se bia onkotwe ni muja anase uhia ejunso bi na ade akotwe adenti na wontumi ntwen ema ommo match ni enwie no widen aba behwehwe edi muja mu anase bia ne junso mu ewo because amrero na ehun hia say so concentrate prepare so ade kosi akan into no feel say enye the right airtime eno into say na oni bibia ya na odi AC na mo no feel say na enye the right time it is the first time it is happening to me. It makes no sense to do it before when I'm going to be after the match. I've not yet completed the control, but I've already given a blood sample. I was told an hour and half before the start, and I have my pre-match routines, and I don't have to think at that time about giving blood or urine. I've argued with him because it is something that had not happened to me in 20 years of my career. He has sat in one of the corners and followed me for hours. It's outrageous. I've always defended controls, but not before matches. There is nothing to hide, but there have to be certain limits. We Novak Djokovic and Odiwi Edi Atuja Ewu Horum. Afe yanko total cafe Champions League matches koso ewo this weekend Serie Mekane Enra Pyramids almost TP Mazembe Kabako Matimanti na CR Belouizdad almost Young Africans eno group medium ewom na Belouizdad goes on Abdel Raouf Begguit and after Abderrahman Meziani and after Lamine Jalou and share goes on Edema ene matches ekoso in Champions League no say na ehunsem esitia yede ema mo hu matches ekoso ewo Africa hanom na in Champions League ewo Africa no ene de ekoso eni a symbol of Tanzania and ASEC Mimosas of Abidjan and Esperance of Tunisia and Etoile de Sahel and Ebo Petro de Luanda of Angola and Al Hilal Omdurman of Air Sudan and Ebo Makase Media Makupiemo Ewo Roman Elali and Ebo and without Athletic Air Club of Morocco and a Wanenk Air Galaxy of Air Botswana and so ACA Akai Ewon Wayne area Air Koso ewo the CAF Air Champions League ehun komo na mede amawa emahu de Air Koso ewo horom ansana ochena no Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa FC Nouadhibou of Air Mauritania first Mauritanian club to Champions League A group stage ebebo in the CAF Air Confederations Cup no ochena na matches na Koso say the city Modern Future FC of Egypt Super Sports United of South Africa Club A Africain of Air Tunisia, any Dreams FC of Air Ghana, Rivers United of Nigeria, any Academica Lobito of Air Angola, Dablos Noi Obekai Clubby, Abagana Hanum Pay, Fru Congo, Star Malian of Air Mali, and Airbo, and Zamalek of Egypt, and Abu Slam of Air Libya, Samson Sagrada, the Espranca of Angola, any Sua Koja of Air Guinea. Union Sportif Medina Alger, USM Alger, and no Omne Al Hilal of Air Libya ebebo na fi Renance the Bekani RSA Bekani of Air Morocco ene Sukune United of FC of South Africa as Bowe ene the course on the continent of Africa e CAF Interclub air competitions ma yede hon sem no e the air ma e wo horum na okopiem of FIFA and 17 Air World Cup quarter finals enra Germany almost Spain e kaba kwa team anti ena Brazil ene Argentina na nsen na mpemfo boy enkwala nso bo enra ema Argentina ehye Brazil e kamia so team anti Claudio Echeverri ono ene she 3 goals na ene Argentina amasisi qualified to semi-finals on Tuesday Germany ebeshia ewo Surakata MAHAMAH stadium ewo Indonesia ya ebekoso ewo hore. In fact when they kan in this under 17 World Cup abakosimno Argentina atumi ahye Brazil ewo hore ma de hon semno edi ema na meno kase no ya se matches ni bi krampo egusu ekoso ene quarter final matches ekoso no ya se France and Uzbekistan edi abum and later on no all African affair Mali and Morocco and so ebebo ehore one of these two African countries no ebedru the semi-finals of the FIFA under 17 World Cup na ekoso eno okopiem Saudi Arabia once again Cristiano Ronaldo eto na tena tutu no eso emra within 3 minutes na washe 2 goals obo brace against Al Khalud emra omni team anasa eshomo 3-0 amase say just a point and a separate any rivals Al Hilal that league table no eso ewo hon way any dia pima ni 61 goals contribution in 2023 any at our age ni kutano na abrantie no o stop na enyeyi ewo honom na akopiem ewo Germany so Hurricane egusu o breaking records sa ewo honom enrai ewo Bundesliga mu emra Bayern Munich ekoshe Cologne kaba ko maintenance na Hurricane and share the only goal of the match 20 minutes and o sa goal no eno ama so far was 18 goals in Bundesliga num ewo honom na Saudi English players omo asia kan ewo Bundesliga num in a single campaign no obi a washe goals kesepa no na ya de se Kevin Keegan ya oyebie and after Jadon Sancho enso etimai call record Keegan de no 1978-79 and Jadon Sancho 2019-2020 na league no ye monru babia omo 17-17 na omo ye no already no ya de se Hurricane etim etwa ewo honma okonanim den ya omudina omna so kesepa ya ekomanim ewo horom enche Manchester United is kan ewo Champions League ma the red card Marcus Rashford ewo horom against FC Copenhagen na nije sama abane say wom say straight red card there nanso no abranti so observe just a single automatic match suspension what is the minister Manchester United match omne Bayern Munich ebebo eno obetimi ejrem asia kan edi ama Manchester United ewo saa matchim ebi ewo horom na FIFA enso de abetu jase match course nansen ewo FIFA World Cup qualifiers Brazil ene Argentina boy abasa esiye emma bro supporters with se be akromfo na adi nyina no FIFA SCC this committee no hwhwim ya mrepam no whatever this outcome no and also ebetimi aba abonten. There's some fixtures of matches ekoso ewo Europe be this weekend in the Premier League Manchester City and Liverpool ekoso 12:30 no they say about 3 and Newcastle United and Chelsea about Burnley and West Ham United and Nottingham Forest and Brighton and about Sheffield United and Bournemouth and Ebishan and Luton Town and Crystal Palace and then 5:30 no Brentford and Arsenal and so aboway matches ekoso ene na mede mawo ogopiemo ewo La Liga enso matches bi ebekoso ene ho ensem enia mede ho ensem mawo ade se enra Deportivo Alaves almost Granada by 3-1 and then Rayo Vallecano and FC Barcelona and Valencia and Celta de Vigo Getafe and UD Almeria and Atletico de Madrid ene Real Mallorca enso abowe ene matches a eno ekoso ewo La Liga mu ene fixtures ena mede amawi eno afeyen kopiema o Serie A matches ekoso ene Salernitana ene Lazio, Atalanta ene Napoli, AC Milan ene Fiorentina ena ebo ewo Italian Serie A num eye ene in Germany Bundesliga America dia two anim say Hurricane akwa record enra okobua momhye FC Cologne 1-0 ene matches a ekoso ni Borussia Dortmund ene Borussia Mönchengladbach ene ebo Werder Bremen ene by 0-4 Leverkusen, Wolfsburg ene RB Leipzig, Freiburg ene Darmstadt, Southern Union Berlin ene Augsburg ebo na Frankfurt enso ene Stuttgart enso ebo in the Bundesliga the ekoso ena mede emawi in the French League 1 enso ena Paris Saint-Germain ene Monaco edibo mu na top liner ewo the French League 1 num ewo honom ema Paris Saint-Germain ewini in 7-goal trailers 5-2 enom ewini ya Gonzalo Ramos Spain na brantie no esegu Kylian Mbappe esegu through penalty Ousmane Dembele eshebi Vitinha and after Ronald Colomwani enso eshebi edema Paris Saint-Germain ebo bukuno ewo hono Takimino Takumi Minamino former Liverpool striker esegu de mabona kona fizo Foran Balogun Arsenal brantie asisi hono wakupie no so esegu ene matches ekose Clermont Foot ene Lens ene Bonaf Strasbourg and the Olympique de Marseille abo. So where the matches are ekos or the top 5 European air leagues no ene edamde hon 7 edi ma my beja for atnase that say me kan no oti Mr Noble enkasa so and the better Ghana Premier League expert Mosaba and so atnase that ene two Premier League clubs ejina akono ewo Africa esi akan ti ebe sa matches na afisi ahwe matches a ekoso in league weekend. But before you call into a match football muno Mr. Boamika Krani and we had this about because yeah has I don't know about to be actually say it is the biggest bout times aka for this year in terms of airboxing. David Benavides and Afisu Dimitrios Andrade about Ebaso both boxes on boot and beating Ubianso Akuta world title there Benavides WC Super Medal title Wakuta Eda Honoma Andrade and so AGA titles WBU Junior Middleweight and then WBU Middleweight Air Division. Benavides is 27-0. Just a year unbeaten, and of course, Andrade 32-0 with some air knockouts. You hear this about Caribbean Sana, you switch it to air football.
Well, I remember was in a with the son of Kano, Nanka, and yeah, then can say idle time. But I say, Oshe, the calendar year, not sure about Akobias and being 2 boxes are obviously 100 nepet. Obi in CB. So that Oshe Benavides because so on the day at least once upon a time now you know the two so Canora have average won say so on free ma on within idea.
Okay, yeah, can you say them say the one of the most important about this bout and they say already Benavides I didn't say here when so on South Canara average because
sure
in terms I consider this bout so to make clear we are it means about no
sure na also na you are say people say cannot know omo abidi na den bakono no enti we akoye say o want to akese we no so na o do we papra kwam but a very good test for him because normally in boxing ngasa say okoshia bout aye hu a ye be pray hon fa obi a oben one na so no ye equal so nkoshia enti having match him against Andrade no a good test for him. I'm very sure say only a Canora between April and May 2024. Certainly, Odobe Lanchino. No, Kita title, Nina, Uncle Kita more than a year. Okita back on 1 year, the other one, and also the same another 1 year, no two Kitaya. Is there no Canora in ye hear monster when we take a month on ne Charlo, not say for. I want to say, if you say a show, I will go for a David.
Okay, the way you said Americano a tau yenche ewo ho Afe yemra ni nra football mu na yen hyase emfam free England. In fact, ene ho krampo na attention nyina ebe wo kese eba European football na match kese eba so 12:30 top of the table clash match involve two of the finest coaches in the world. You name the fitness level of Erling Haaland, but if he's fit and is ready to play, it means we are also going to see two of the finest finishers in global football in Erling Haaland and then Mo Salah and other top stars in this match. Yeah, be sure mo in the area. My once again, my shall seem through and answer them about Mo Shabao.
And then so once again, Mr. Dawasibium. Now, like you said, we're a very top fixture. A match between two of the finest managers in the game today. Now, match where I think dates no time now one yet. A very poor timing and people aren't bold to criticize a European football. Why am I saying so? Oshe near course we are say in less than 2 weeks ago. I break various leagues like a international campaign. And these are teams are more players are more fit South America. Just Endra and a players in BBD. And then the first match, the most important match of the weekend. Some of the players in training, ABI lights a training, we came with knocks. They say, per se, who the quality, real quality of this player. A band say, now a team doctors on more a children. Until we need better medical staff now, because these two teams or players, you know, about 75% of them were all out on national assignments. No more kwa ba na mo ba ya anya say obi share team bi order last bottom F5 won put na akostati we na some mo be share. But if your first assignment is say oh go home o go share when Liverpool. You see psychologically Man City fans were begging say oh Liverpool component in their last 25 matches, you know, away games no more winning more than 7. Until ayeli and their last outing against them so much 4. And then we know T score line now you will say oh a draw so. Ball City the ball Liverpool pande then commotion 8 couple and can see him. But then again you're talking about Jurgen Klopp, you can't easily predict him. He can go into this game with a man
in terms of head to head with Pep or arena more than the Pep arena.
Sure. And now what is inside game ko me ko win. Me ko bon tatwe, me ko draw. Into the balance sorry.
Okay, Mompen so be my I miss mame. Mompe ensu enya de actually o mame ensu hot one be DJ will tell me cap ensu I miss mame why.
See yanko yanim. And you see Liverpool na hwe Man City a hwe o mgo keepers no o mutunu mfie o man ba ko. O munyina tu kan o munyina ba. O munyina so o coaches no cannot afford to use the number 2. Because these games you need your best cast na no ma start. Now Fabinho new McAllister ko gina na wasisu role no whether ma Liverpool. Osha McAllister is not the same as Fabinho. Can he match the attacking onslaught of Man City midfielders na? And then Jeremy Doku eso timi gine din broso. And now Osha Man City mo wings one. Pepper ko say o che Doku any Grealish. Match bi wa historical antecedent so o de Grealish ebo. Match obi hia speed no so no na Doku akosase abesha se dem no. You know who said this season Pepper san because oni Kevin De Bruyne I want a team nim. This year Kevin De Bruyne adwuma no wa chama about 3 players no we Bernardo Silva. And even Alvarez obi obviously no outside striker no and the bonus number 10. And now, like you said, we are into show of Erling Haaland, but news we also buy HSL ultimately Siaka. So I minus 1+1. Then we try more Salah. All team be share Man system so HSL we be coming quiet now. And just say, oh, you'll be also with the Premier League in the last 4 years. No, I don't know. None counting money the year Man City. You cannot mention Man City against Liverpool. Be Mo Salah film. And even about Africa no boy qualification no. The number of goals obese it was super exciting to watch for Egypt. On the belly Egypt mo on budget 6 points. Into no or the energy no fi Liverpool no the ba Africa. Eba na man Egypt mu. And no Sunday eko. But we a difficult test for.
Talking about Saudi, the one is share not only Mo Salah, so your performance of Liverpool or more front players, of Darwin Nunes. And now the Asians go during the international break, they form the exhibited, they are in a very great shape.
See, Darwin Nunes, I think only good PR away from South America, because South America now. The World Cup qualification, goalkeeping racing, he's the one leading. And this season he hasn't been bad for Liverpool at all. I see normally when people are expecting more from you, you're good at you say you're good enough. This season the coach has used him at different roles. And me, or some one banana kick be out there go one down so let's see I am play ball to right one almost a part no. And he's one manner if 64 will be I'm going to Nico Mo Salah Pia. He will be the one to surprise them. Then Gakpo so one chapel, not say anymore. We are going to enjoy the game, but I think we would have enjoyed it quite better even about 2 weeks away from here to there. And then a brave bit of Bermuntem.
Yeah, some few normal beer, yes, Petty Serbia, and then a bit to me, I see. And near America said the last 23 matches at Manchester City about a home no. Almost are winning 23 consecutive home air matches. And so much me every and night to me say almost winning 24 consecutive matches at home in all air competitions. Now Kobasa be equal top flight air recorder a war air English football more ya Sunderland a year between 1890 to 1892 to 1890 to 1892 honum ebi it means say ebi honum ade achepa the last time am call honum a omo anku honum na Liverpool omo neighbors Everton e come 31st December 2022 am kobo 1-1 honum fu am wo abekobia no ukwa na wakwa akwaji ukwa honum na wakwa akwaji honum ebi and almost sanso ahwe anu say Enemy City for you to my club record say almost ashare in 3 times in 6 consecutive league matches and cup matches. They say just goals in recent matches ebapa goals ebapa and a player here can watch him Erling Haaland already was 49 goals in the Premier League in 47 matches. A single goal no drew 50. So to me drew on be a player what to me drew on the quickest first because so be a we drew on proud to this match or the 65 matches and they do that was Andrew Cole into any drew on match I said but to me I drew that landmark on and of all the 21 clubs are we see a kaitiomo in the Premier League no 19 was goals Eddie Etiomo there are only 2 clubs on she goes into in the league Liverpool and Brentford but Liverpool podie watch goes etia Liverpool war Champions League mu emra Salzburg and afis was EFL A Cup by league mu and on she go into nti obepese or the Liverpool be kan na fina akoka Brentford nkwa no ware say e bia obetimi awie ne this campaign and of course here Mo Salah and so also akaye 1 goal na number of Premier League goals Washano aye 150 wo including 2 goals or Shadema El Chelsea before of your canning na e the boom e wo honma and of course osanso etimi enso be a 2 goals e dey 200 goals e dey akoto e fit player e wo Liverpool abakosima in all competitions e wetima share 200 goals so you be say no ma we how e betimi akọ yeah. We're going to try to inspire some players, Anna.
Of course, especially over here, Alan issue now, because, like you said, on share rent for the until they don't know me Liverpool, and that's what we do, Master Mom. Now, so Kakako say league, clubs a woman and was be happy. Then even more Salah company, tell me share Man City be Man City be ade ode Man City no and obepese beto aso no say I should go them Liverpool but you see the Osha last outings in the league in the last 3 years City Bohuma are highly favored to beat Liverpool and on this so within that and clubs in the magic and one man in bank Osha like you said sequence na 23 matches obiaje 69 points obi obiaje on modro until we not sure if say Pep no born a match home
so can even a home the last time Liverpool in a league game a call City a call show no Jurgen Klopp and first season on by call show 2015 so about the last past 14 Premier League away games at City no I dare say I draw 5 I lose 8 me so call ma and shut that enquy them far more
no we it had Liverpool ni e bia ho and that couple of matches about 3 matches o ni panara ho enye jersey na mo say Liverpool jersey na show mo na hwe boro mo na unlike Liverpool City to me chen we had home me na pa. But like I said, football. And I join your club here, one coach that one in Dano. I know you can.
Meaning, baby, most about interest ever this match. But say, or any interest ever maybe a Blues Chelsea there. Or boy interest. But for the last of the starts, I hear any money. So City 8 me Eddie in Kunima. It will be the first time almost consecutive victories in terms of Liverpool. Was Shaba Liverpool Ediaba since call 4 matches are winning to so between 1935 and 1937. Since then, Omunya consecutive wins over Liverpool league modern say there are a lot at stake in this match and then I feel Eric Krabi on Chelsea and then
Chelsea
Newcastle United.
Okay, Chelsea in the last 3 weeks omunya pa because on to now na kotom the body I now see nja ona fekuma etwetwa na nyema shada nkoyi ma Chelsea by Chelsea share akasefo na wo league ni no Chelsea mo bia ho nton ye ai Chelsea share Tottenham Hotspur e ka 9 owie oni before we go international break no oni Man City ebo 4-4 score line obi any and that say which menya 4-4 even Chelsea to score 4 obi no about say team no never pad them on this can encounter so Chelsea it mean Man City ebo 4-4 then Osanso here Arsenal 20 share Chelsea Chelsea twin Arsenal mu ye papa and Arsenal between ebe draw that game no until this is no quite here shisha prono so teams are kesemiensa Chelsea mo bia ho nton ye and ohwe esikafa mantem so Newcastle for na nyema kuyi ma Newcastle then ombenya some injuries then amodra no okakolusu uye no fi wa Newcastle san wo Champions League game endra na PSG ball match of France now she endurance na PSG enya no easy goal this is no be transfer she how be attack Newcastle haven't lost the first game awo England no Newcastle coach or he will be in a state of two minds whether he should go full gear against Chelsea or on relaxes 1 or 2 players be for a Champions League game midweek against a PSG na nti no o hwe 2 coaches na nia na dwemi so pa Newcastle coach and not that of a Chelsea coach and like I said Chelsea are on song and now hwe Raheem Sterling na hwe dey ka worker not even Mbappe at the World Cup and against Man City in the Champions League he did be ultimately decided the ka worker udin hwaguru ye papa nde ne wohwe omutim na then the small boy Kopama ono so be Chelsea team na animu afa and it seems every true pass be say go through him and atopre ko the ball mpemfo no bia obia de ne se gunachi no mo jakora sa kwa no ko chire to me and there penalty or share against a Man City no chire say e ka obi an ko do osoro pa o san so akwara bone a ko pa maka obi o hwe no ma so nye bone da very innocent face akwara ko fa ball pa na say supporter wo degro a bodun so ho what about ball with ease under no pressure if Kopama and again Raheem Sterling omonya omu good dia wani mu a then Nicolas Jackson so e ba yi pa ene o dwane na bono ko to right word dia obachire no to me Chelsea dem to me team no gusu hye mo hye nwie ye and remember omo accidental draws against the big guys remember omo no emedi monim say oh Man City crowd ball draw because Newcastle are indeed wounded. They've lost some points. The last time out, it took the captain to go to the supporters to answer questions. Say, Yabobo, Premier League, we're not captain, they could comfort to a supporters. Send to Mumu, yeah. Because what I say sometimes, I say, no more drop points. I say, I'm counting them off, a Nippon plan now. What's that? What I say, football betting, you know. So, so much, what if you say, oh, magic of the room? He really comforted the supporters right at the side. Not someone counting the number of but they are really trying. So they should calm down for them. This is a match I will say Newcastle also and the say they are in some contender for a title. No? A very difficult game, but I'll go for Newcastle.
In the Premier League era, Venua, Chelsea, I lose match Kesipa, St. James, I lose match Kesipa, St. James Park, a Kahun, 13 times on my lose one. The only venues are my lose matches on more than St. James Park. Arsenal for any Liverpool home grounds or might lose 15 in the Premier League era.
Okay, St. James's Park on 2012, 2013. I think it was Jose Koji 1-0. Now, we pitch side interview first half or no. It doesn't say the players no or home performance saying or say 0/10. 0/10. So venue too friendly for Chelsea. Then almost they need to spark and they need to spark from here. Newcastle, I mean. And then it's going to be a tight game for Newcastle, but I'll still go for a slim win for Newcastle. And
if he say he appointed Eddie Howe 2 years ago as manager for Newcastle United, and only Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City and a team called recorded victory. So
now even aside these three components, if Omunina Kwakonya wins and Chelsea is still like a difficult for Chelsea because he's training what Chelsea was St. James's Park. In Chelsea, but Chelsea team they are on the rise. Those channels so your money. Newcastle don't say oh good history between Chelsea was St. James's Park is a very difficult match for them, but I'll still go for Newcastle. And
the last of Ekahun is under Eddie Howe, yeah, can was buy, you know. Omumbo match on Saturday, because Saturday, 3 p.m. in the Premier League, Emma Oluzuda. If it's Saturday and it is 3 p.m., why minimum 12 of such matches, I draw 6. The last 8 team, team SC Newcastle on Saturday at 3 p.m. No. Na Chelsea, but it was in October 2020. That was before the appointment of Eddie Howe. So here say how into
3 p.m. specialist.
It's yeah move on. Na ye babehwe CAF Air Champions League and then Air Confederations Air Cup. Na here the strength of our teams are ejam and their chances matches so any option but before ya bekwe no so no mamento ade kakra bi me ba ya behwe say CAF Champions League and then Confederations Cup all the numbers are here fact figures analysis your teams no empremfo mi no omotia do me omonim teams ni ye pa me ka me dey ma na afi so no Air Dreams FC to be remu be who the strength and weaknesses of the teams and whatever a fact starts yeah here when it comes to Ghanaian clubs can on the continent of Africa, especially playing against clubs from these two countries, Egypt and Tunisia. How Ghanaian clubs are fair against these clubs, and then the current form of all the clubs involved and so nyina no ye de be ma enti menyu afidie ni emfira no ye tade ye kakra bi e ba de yakabia no ye de be toa so but even before me kwa akoton ade no info messages kakra ntwam ansana makwa akoton ade no the other Facebook no be ni Ofi Ajma Blackman say good morning, watching you inside Pig Fan Nana Quartin. Kindly wish all our own and my player Kevin Matthew Ando our wall in the calf. Okay, said they were trying to make a wall in the calf confederation game today. Said they were trying to make kind the Otrono etrity at what kind of be kind eti. Derek Aitesi, I'm watching you live from Krakan. Good morning, Alan Green. Set Antoban Malam, aka breastfeeding. Definitely Liverpool will win today. Starboy watching the show live and clear at Hafumim Airport. Champion George Mahama, more fire. Liverpool will beat Man City today. Greetings to Mr. Safo Adu, Bulletman, and my lovely mom, Mrs. Gina Apia Kubi, CEO of 24/7 Home Designer Furniture. Kojo Asempa Furniture will say Manchester City will beat Liverpool today from Kojo Asempa Furniture. Okay. Say Furniture Works Doom Kumase. It's too much to comments in the about Facebook. Ya bekin kan Eddie Ama. Ya try the crabby about your bar, ya bet to us.
Bonuses are kese, odds pebre. Any akwenya pia obetumi de din kunemu kwa. Register with onexbet.com.gh cc. They use the promo code PLAY1. Nenya with 300% bonus. Etumi drew 3,445 Ghana cedis. What will first deposit so onexbet. Yeah, ma will be brave. Gambling who are true to try to wash a year. Yeah, ma wa wundi in fear do what. Jamie Commissioner Jinka to way atum.
Ya wupe wa hisense nyina ya titi suse televisions, refrigerators, chest freezers, air conditioners, washing machines, smartphones, sound systems, irons, any kitchen appliances beauty set, gas cookers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettles, air fryers, any be break home. Aya Hisense Black Friday promo. Modiana Bora Hisense showrooms in Yina. If it's 23rd November, coming 28th November. 5 days. And Rena so say who better the winner every Hisense ho. Madam Hisense, Matiti so say who? Yes, the 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Asa tatwo. First come, first serve. So one quantumless hejawa. And you know what? Hisense Black Friday promo way there. Edu chem. And she shake a crow home. Bibiania for Hisense 0302550000. Honey, me true madam for Barbara feel hono. Na n'animu enye me fe. Inti me ne di nkomo kakra. Na o kire se ne kunu ahodensem, ne vitality. Insisi so yie na nse kra. Sa? Anne,
jedru ekoma berma no. Ebe boa na hodene. Eye ne vitality. Na ye hwe de ebesi.
Levels natural capsules.
Anne, Levels natural capsules. Ebe man to konto kwani nyina to atwa. Na berma na pomodini be gina ne nan so brani. Afi asomje be fi.
Honey, twayo. Edru we na nanse hunu no ma na.
Honey.
Sintra wahon same eyo vitality ejina ne nice pa we dey be bo wonu mampa Levels natural capsules
ma wa brabo ene wahon de enyina yie Levels natural capsules emema wadi mfedun wotwede konkwa ene enom Levels natural capsules
FDA aje edwede nkrato yato
Adia ba kwa ema brabo ye de ene se benya boafo a woni betu na mo brabo ye mo awade yenso ene kind of bomu na be ware nso a ene ne bo na ye de mankofo bebiri ni senti ena happy 98.9 FM ye nam happy FM Valentine Mass wedding so ye don't know afi ne braso the four forms see a e happy 98.9 FM 1000 Ghana cedi pe ne ya wedding ni nyina de amount ye be counselor amount ye be ma wedding gone obema ne suit won see on the day wedding nankasa chesi we be sako reception happy FM Valentine Mass wedding ayende tumrikabra happy FM be four forms see ya free 0244 906 235 and 0302 254 858 happy FM Valentine Mass wedding forms na radio brasisia before the ansana ye too late happy FM Valentine Mass wedding a warrior on another level don't know.
Ogusu out weekend sports on Happy 98.9 FM. So baby a year no ye call a CAF Inter Club air competitions. So CAF Air Champions League and then Confederations Cup. Concentration Ghanaian air clubs Asia kind Africa and call CAF Champions League honum and Mediama any Amako PM Keru Omo and Nadi Elali and Asia kind. That group name Enra CR Belouizdite from Nigeria, Omutana Audience, Young Africans, a Camiansa, and Momu Antibi Inti, and ne, and Mediama Ebo, a first match one, and a Beshare Confederations Cup. Na Yashe, the Ecosul Group C, Club Africain from Tunisia, Omo, any dreams, and Obecoso Ochana, or the same group, no Rivers United, also any. Academica Lobitu from Angola and so abo we need the drew so na ebesa se free ene match na fi and the Champions League match kese no ankasa Lali amo ene Mediama na elbow a big match by all air standards for Mika Mediama AC, a very big match. But in fact this is the biggest match in the club air history. Bomni TP abody bet say we topo all matches are abo. They are playing against arguably the most successful football club in the world, not just Air Africa. Maybe because of Air Africa and Obibu Abumfia. But if you look at the number of air trophies, Irene Ewiesmanum, Bayer 120 or so air trophies are, including 43 league titles. 38 Egyptian Cups, 13 Super Cups over Egypt, winning 24 air trophies on the continent, including the African Champions League, Ankasa, the greatness of this air club, and Medikai Aboswanum say, it's a club, almost see a kind 353 air occasions on the continent, winning 118, I draw 90, I lose 83, scoring 527 goals, conceding 273, and they are playing against Air Mediama, Mickey, third appearance on the continent, and this is the first time Omusiaka in the Champions League. 2014-2016, Nana a CAF, a Confederations Cup. So you compare our matches, they've only played 24 matches on the continent, winning 12, drawn 3, and losing 9, scoring 32. And conceding a year 22 a goals a one. So this is the actually a dahodum edema mediama say omo emkona omkwa climb this a tall a ladder. A idea to me and I say into me. Later I'll make more breakdown of Ghana Egyptian meetings, but I mean come because more any mediama 80 kesepa na yenhwe ekoa na enei elalif mediama for ntokwa makokan is it ntokwa ombetumi and I say ntokwa chenie
Alan game no swende and proud to the game you say mediama before omuni kotokobo omu game we omu ye training kakao Kumasi under floodlight and omu ye omu final preparation under Augustine Evans Adote like I say Augustine Evans Adote a very experienced gaffer. Team no ni omu ye juma me kaya 2016. Now he was part of the team and sana obi fi honom. Ekonante ya san babe take over the team. It's their first time I'm boy in the CAF Champions League. Though Confederations Cup said you can participate in even in the group stage of the CAF Confederations Cup or my ball. But a different set of players, me carry the likes of Malika Kouwamo. No Musia kind of more.
That was a very strong medium side.
Very good side. But this time, as a son. Now, Osho group a medium a woman, group D. CR Bell is that Owini said your kind or share Owini in CR no D kind or 3 points. Ali will group no more. Medium a young Africans who will group no more. So question I bisa also. Can medium qualify from this group? A tough question. Now, Ofa Mediama.
My answer, no?
Yes. Ofa Mediama Sporting Club journey to the group stage. Alan, Omelusu all their away games. Omelusu to Remo Stars 1-0. Oba Kaya, na your first prelims game. Omo share mu 1 e wo Cape Coast e could concede 1 e ma e ko penalty e ma mo de qualify ye. Omo share Horoya wa ha 3-1 e ko lusu 2-1 e wo Guinea. And omo ko lusu 2-1 wo Guinea no. And a silly qualification the ma. And it means that two opponents from the prelims, Romo Stars of Nigeria, Horoya SC from Guinea, they've lost all the matches in their way. And also, it make emphasis on Mediama Sporting Club's away performance in the CAF Champions League group stage. Omukwakobo against Ali. It makes it very tough because psychologically, players, away fixture, they are not a good side. Now, this is a different stage. A stage where Okobo against an opponent in the last 4 CAF Champions League minimum Miensa. And Osai defending champion. The last 4 no we minimum Miensa. Emuba akuna akwama with yes. Enti ohwe 4 now, team we winning Miensa, it tells you something. And since 2000, we winning 9 times. Their target is to go and play in the World Club Championship. Games like this, Ali will know say we was some winning at all costs in order for them to seal qualification. Of course, yes, Ali bow home krana and your game wa either form. Alan, another factor, every play key role team imu. Mediama Sporting Club team proud to this game against Ali. Picking Mediama Sporting Club first 11 now. The only matured player in the setup here, Theophilus Anoba, already 34 years. We both team na check akra. The rest of the players, either say Nipaniba 2 seasons ago, Nipaniba last season, and the current team of Mediama. Goalkeeper Felix Che joining last season. Starting league now joining from Karela. Then you talk about Abrantia on left back Abdul Fattah Hamidu. He joined the team last season. Prior to the start of the season, only Accra Lions a party ways. The right side Kojo Makun, yes, from last season, and they Omakofa Kamal Adini Mahmudu Temale City on also about the team no, and only joining this season. Osho center backs now. That is where we are with my castle. Because Kofi Asma, a player, or from U team, no, able progressive, yeah. And only Atinga Bokakra, Baba Abdullahi, Baba Musa Abdullahi has been part of the team in the last 3 seasons. And then center back, by Nuruddin Abdullahi, on your national team call-up. He has been part of the team throughout last season. Okomo midfielder, God knows Jakpasu, a season we are now Oba. Manuel Mante from last season. Then you can talk about a year Derek Fodjo, a very young player. Onuso ababe kantimu, onuso di bibi, ababe kantimu no. Then Azaria Fodjo, also promoting from the U team this season. You look at their up front. Jonathan Sowa joined the team last season. Then you talk about Danilo Moteaglu and then Nana Kofi Babo. Kofi Babo was part of the team in the 2020-2021 travel. Kobo Boka Kawasamba back in the squad. Now, Oshe squad where Mediama Ewa probably possibility maybe a coach, but me Anemi Felix Che imposed Abo Kamal Adini Mahmudu from the right side, Abo Fattah Hamidu from the left side, Abo Kofi Asma, and then Nuruddin Abdullahi as the 2 center backs. Now, Wabo 1 center back as a defensive midfielder, Baba Musa Abdullahi, Wabo Theophilus Anoba, God knows Jakpasu, Ewa middle honum. Now, for lack of experience in Tebi Obe Benchi, Derek Fodjo, now I call up front about Danilo Moteni, Jonathan so likely the 4-4-2 formation at Mediama Sporting Club already caught into the game. No, the strength of Mediama, Alan, in this game, on the defensive back line, essentially on weakness because Opeki Mediama, almost all their defenders need person almost surging forward, and that is why Osho game against Oroya almost 3-1 now. There are 2 center backs scoring for them. And apart from Nana Kofi Babala, Osho go the more mono. they had Kofi Asma, who is a centre back who scored a goal for them, and then Nuruddin Abdullahi, no centre back, no shego, and the mom, the silly qualification. Into a balance defensive role, yes, a more quality, no, because Fatah Hamidu will receive national team call showing the potential, the quality. Oshe Kamara Dini Mahmoud Dubai, I 2 goals in the Premier League for them. Then the 2 centre backs, Kofi Asma and Nuruddin Abdullahi, were 2 goals in the CAF Champions League. Yeah, boy, currently. Then you talk about their midfield. In their midfield, and also your strength. They be able to touch your and usually they've always pushed their centre back at own position in the team to the midfielder, Baba Musa Abdullahi. Then you can talk about Derek Fodro, and then you talk about Jean Vital Orega, Ivorian international. So likely Jean Vital Orega, you talk about Baba Musa Abdullahi, and then God knows Jack Basu in the midfield. It's likely say Omombo one offensive midfielder because I was also defending more against Ali in order for them to manage, and then if possible somebody to me pick a point and I say Ombo concede they won't concede more goals against them. And that front I am strength Daniel Lomote any Jonathan Sowa I am strength, but then you ask yourself say game I ever bono Midiama Omo Babe Bono more defensive amana say Omo Babe opening the game na abo. Because we know the track records of this Egyptian side. And Alan Yenim say, fan of African countries now, only good in set piece, 1. Only good in crossing the balls, 2. Only good in counter attacking, 3. It is all bonus or defensive back line. Kofi Asma, Nuruddin Abdullah, best surge forwarder. Then you pave way for the Ali side to be creating chances. And him say, a band say, yem fayeti, and come on to net more. Only superb. But the question is that the strength of Midiama Sporting Club is double as some weakness because players no believe in themselves so much at the defensive line. Say they are good, and so usually they want to search forward. No, and the game about 7 p.m. Now they're going to maintain that plan, or this time around, full role defensive work. No. And that is a question our coach Augustine Evans Adote also Bisano and then also answer on the pitch today. Because in the first half, if Midiama SG forward from the back, it will pave way for Ali to do the 3 things, the counter-attacking, the more crossing, and then making sure say to me allocating almost strikers in the 18-yard box. Usually, almost strikers in the 18-yard box of the opponent. Until Ali is not a small side. Mm-hmm. 1, how can Midiama prevent Ali from scoring them? That is 1, being more defensive, and then 2, using the strength of Jonathan Sowa and making sure say Ali side if Jonathan Sowa only did the attacker, I was say making sure say all the time or be running from all angles in order to prevent this the entire team of the Ali side so message forward because only good in the midfield in this area striker or tormentor. You will force them to leave some men back, and that is going to play a role for them. But Usha, it is going to be very tough. Midiama, yes, based on Midiama's records in terms of away games in the CAF Champions League. I born currently, good in away games, and so Coach Augustine Evans Adote, he needs to re-strategize because Omukwa away they concede, and they have the quality. We had the last 3 seasons, Alan Tima. Waji Premier League, Ghana Premier League, and a Bet Power Premier League, what to maintain in squad 98% Midiama. In 2020-2021, when Hearts won the league, Afutumunina, if he team no coin, but the likes of Manaf Umar, a Radio Voka Munina Koi. 2021-2022, when Kotoko won the league, we saw the likes of Imori Ibrahim, Mudasiru Salifu, Razak, and leaving the team. But when Midiama won the league, you can boast of say 98% of the players that apart from Vincent Atinga Adaya will fit him.
Yes, I know it's me Abuomo. I missed so Lalia in their last 12 matches summer ball in all competitions, they've lost only a single match. That was against Sundowns, so the African Football League, Omar draw for winning 7 of those 12 matches, whereas Midiama I lose 3 of their last 5 matches including their last 2 matches against Chelsea at home and most recent one Kumasi against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But ɛno ɛyɛ ade bi a ebitimi akɔ de atiom because of form a ɔmene kɔ into the game. So I'll compare the two forms now, the El Ali form and then that of Mediama form. No, there are vast difference. Then the two coaches involved. Obo Alotidin experience for you, but we are talking about Marcel Kola. Yeah, Waji Swiss League with two different clubs. He's one Swiss Cup. Wakwaje Bundesliga 2 league with Bochum. Obe PMU Egypt, Waji Egyptian League Cup, Egyptian Super Cup. He's already won the Champions League. Then he mentioned Mediama players are now more Air Blasters. Oko into Ireland team now. The last Egypt national team call up for the qualifiers. They had 7 players from El Ali Kobi. Nya and a Bobby and say Shana with you then so what I say. Now Osha there are other international from other countries the last of Percy Taumo, Malul, Tunisia left back and the likes a very ATM here.
Alan, to be very frank, much we I could say Odi Moti and Sabon ko jina boxing room sumunko. Moti and Sabon Sam. We dey make us we match we dey we tian ka madakra we nya match as ke ibobu. Oh. Na say this is football be possible. We media na so to say kotoko team we are. You have no business playing friendly match against El Ali. Cabral can say no or Cruz in Real Madrid. Oh, sentin am say Champions League you be watching 11. And can you better plus 10. Watching 11 times and still counting. Go to me Champions League no lose Egyptian Cup near Pamono. It's a how no standard no so 2 high and medium affair cry El Ali. To be very frank, you see, say we are Ghana near. I don't quite some money kakre bi ye say enye Chris Youth na coach mediama. Chris Youth na ka first 45 minutes na ka mediama almost less than 6 goals. The first half na nye. Cause on corner for 45 minutes ya dey. El Ali they don't have time for you. Before be dream best 45 minutes you know watch you say you know almost real. O hwe mediama you see oba amai minu na clubs ni fimu na mediama fi Ghana. El Ali if Egypt. Egyptian league no is rated high above the Ghana Premier League. But even there no hwade mediama so far in the Ghana Premier League no we bought 11 matches. 11 matches na mediama album no 11 year 33 points na SNK mediama contended for. Mediama was 16 points. That's less than half of the point SNK mediama nya and na mediama wo out of 11 matches no or 16 points or draw 1 a winning 5 and about draw 1. Now guess what? Wasansa she goes 11 and ya she 12 etiano. Where you Ghana how Ghana you Premier League. Mediama she 11 and ya she 12 etiano. And on that for you shine other ko Egypt. Now Egyptian league no like I said earlier on rated higher above the Ghana Premier League. Al Ali so far about 5 matches. 5 matches, representing 15 points. We winning for about draw 1 into 13 points. On only the Egyptian league, we share 12 goals, and they share 4 and 9 etiano. Medema Ghana, we consider 12. And we share 11. What they call El Alia, we share 12 goals, and we consider 4. Until the actual one say El Ali for no, only international 2. But your entire show, then no experience. Many players want no experience for Champions League in them. How am I them qualify no? Home superiority. Or kwa we be a no kwaji. Ana omwa me dem show mo e de qualify ni na no. Enyu bi afa any El Ali. Like you mentioned earlier on about the too much Egypt on mine the ball in FIFA World Cup qualifiers and players na mo fi El Ali am koye. And even others say you some other international players are ombo second El Ali a om kom you mentioned Pesitao. Better for South Africa. Obo eko ma South Africa. Dien efi Senegal. Senegal film fi no dien gina ho. Oko omani mu a Karaba. Pesitao no be from right. Karaba gina anymore. Nti hwe elali now for me dem to ho in all fairness so we be on African football we make sure of Ghana now to say elali the first match and like are there many who compare they see and no if you can do that match had been draw. See, I now if you say those things it doesn't count. It counts a lot. Tumude because say nyade draw the bar. Oh, me to boom mo bebo Alan. Me Alan share there on a good me to bonanti. The moment akasefo no, we say we taking lead no. Akasefo 20 meters. Not the whole competitor. You to so ko jaw. E say oben no. Ana so pa no ho. Now do belos that on no be play we no. So no. We win the match convincingly. Which aspect coach in the kind no? Also teams are need so much information about them no. We dey agree meaning them we dey agree on building because only a lot about you but only but so catch players say boy be na ko na ba supporters no. And the moment we say you nim kotoko in House of Folk of Ghana but we don't know about Midema. Once of Ghana no treating us only kotoko nebo. Treating us only House of Folk nebo. Na see na House of Folk here Algeria. Coach akwaje for no jina no nusu etene digidi
Sawara
this North African side who show mo that's one you ya omo within a short time 15 minutes why you mean
and to manage by 1 point to be
there's no surprise for me them
no surprise not even a point
no surprise the list will be over 2.5
the list
that's the list on my scorecard 3.5 for L
over 2.5 for the home team
over on my scorecard over 3.5 but the list will be 2.5. So what it means is that goals ebesu. Okay.
Goals best to the any before you be move on na me control say so here Ghana ni Egyptian clubs are you bought 39 matches in terms of CAF inter-club competitions. Egyptian clubs no I win 14, Ghanaian clubs 13, 12 I draw. Egyptian clubs na 50 goals, Ghanaian clubs I 45. But okay, you knock because I'm put any advancement. So, well, here they are born Egypt for assassin, so I say Egypt for Nibo Homa 19 matches. Egyptian clubs now win more. I 12 and emu 7. I draw. Not just a Ghanaian club will be and winning a war. The very first match occurs to December 1969. Emra Ismaili Omani Kotoko in the semi-final. Na amshare kotoko 3-2 Abukari Gariba ene Osmani share kotoko goals no edema omo Emma Abdelaziz Hendawi share 2 goals on the day and one of the greatest Egyptian strikers ever Ali Abugrisha and so share be kotoko ene Ismaili Bium 1970 semi-finals once again and then 0-0 better no kotoko any progress after you bought 2 legs ni then a year later, Kotoko Ismaili Bium, quarter final, and also 1-1 Kotoko Progressi. Before 77, El Ali, Esha has a Fuk 1-0 quarter final, but after the 2 legs, has a Fuk and a Progressi call money in 1982 final, Kotoko Koya, Ombogu, Omo Kami and Sa, Omo NTB, Ewohon, on the same 82 nano, has a McQuallen, yeah, later 2 Arab contractors, a boy. And they 1-1 hon bomb she has one to McQuallen and a qualify and Sana Kotoko 0083 omo ebe wini home IDG a cap no and of course Zamalek she Kotoko 2-0 Kotobe she 5-1 hanom says how much in the Akawasama 1980-70 matches no to sa in the last Ghanaian club at Okohonum Chelsea 28-12 now. And only the last time so Ghanaian club played group stage, you know. Group are no more. They had 2 Egyptian air clubs in the group. It was a group are no more than no more El Ali. It was Zamalek and so El Ali show 4-1 bet against Zamalek, no. Bo 1-1 ABT. Sa NT El Ali Nankasa. Omoni Ghanaian class about 16 times. They won 6, they've done 5, they lost 5. AB. But almost ball against Ghanaian clubs. Ewo Omanka Somukron ma. 8 matches on my board. They won 6 and on my draw 2. 2 no my draw no 1983 draw now boy against Kotoko and then 2000 has to conquer Africa no ball 1-1. So these are some numbers be a bit men wash about Ghana and Egyptian clubs. Afayan switch in free. The Champions League. But yeah, question be ayetete. North Africa hon ma and ayetete. We the CAF Confederations Cup. Club Africain, you are free Tunisia, any dreams and airball. Another very good site, but and said they are not here in the 80s and then maybe in the early 90s. 13 times Tunisian champions, 13 times FA Cup winners with Egypt. First Tunisian club to win an international trophy, and the first Tunisian club to win a Champions League. So I'm running a friend of African Cup. I'm winning in 1991. I will hold them. And they any Dreams FC and Airball. Dreams, this is the first time on the continent of Africa. No.
And this is the first time Omuko Africa, and this is the first time so Omu FA Cup it was their first trophy in Ghana. Inti Yabeka say inexperienced side work on the first time. In fact, it is a huge record for them. Say an inexperienced side that FA Cup. Now testing faith CAF Confederations Cup prelims. Now any opportunity to seal through to the group stage of the CAF Confederations Cup. I'm sure, sir, Dreams FC would be pleased with wherever they will fall in the competition. Now, Coach Abdul Karim Zito, in fact, Dreams FC performance currently in the league and near the best, even at home, and no affect you. Make say and no check Dreams FC performance in the league, and a huge disadvantage for them because we aside if you are going to play in the CAF Confederations Cup, now what pick just one away victory. And then our missing come about the career vessel because Dreams FC Oshe Kotoko Kumasi. Oshe Kotoko Kumasi, media man now Champions League in Kotoko Shen or Kumasi. It's a dicey kaka, but Osha make us a Dreams FC away from Sunye. Our Confederations Cup, no, Omni Kalon 1-1, Omni Milo 1-1.
So we put the group stage, but then come Kunya sa 1-1 ni Bianca
It's a Dreams FC in the away fixture our Confederations Cup no mono. Omu lusu but omu wini game bia in the
me feel say on the continent Kenya
bad record. And in the group stage of such competition, he said okay no. Alan so to me corner picky a point crowd we know about home besha and ke bebuano but we Dreams FC so they struggle at Accra Sports Stadium. Okay matches on boy how many Kalon or Accra it took them last minute and to me this near qualification no how many Milo it wasn't easy. Opeki Dreams FC yes I would say in experience the only player make us say our experience while testing the African football especially in the North African country John Entry Duku on na bobo na coach make us say he's the only player and they are able to motivate the other players on the field when the going gets tougher. But you see, you need a lot of experience to play. And for me, the way Dreams FC are surprising from the win of FA Cup to qualifying from the prelims, in the group stage, the expectations is more. Now, Opeki Dreams FC set up now. Alan, I get back on apart from Kumasa Santi Kotoko, currently in the league, team back on the goalkeeping department are more competitive. Dreams. Because Udi Solomon Agbashi Esemwa Otumichi and Akumsi.
Maybe in the case of Kotoko, is it said the position is competitive? And I say, keep personal one almost said that Nyadi into near Didier womb to with that. Now we are Kwakwada. And I'm basing who is it? Say a competitive. Are they all good and are competitive? And I say a dowser coach over almost all the keepers. And as we that can we are that I said any debut.
Is confused. He's not too sure about.
Okay, the anyako to accept the dreams.
It's Augustine Kumsin Agbasi now whoever gets the opportunity we show on your screen Augustine Kumsin no and any opportunity now to meet Chini Agbasi any opportunity to meet but all in all these two goalkeepers need to see the African football to the group stage that feel no the opportunity to be imposed for their side. Then you talk about Dreams FC defensive backline. Oshe Ebenezer Adade last season or joining Omo. He has proven to be one of the good right backs in the league. but on African soil now I feel no so but me showcasing the talent because he's had the opportunity to play for the national team, the youth team. Then their left side, you can talk about Suleimana Mohammed, their left back, and they currently at a point in time proving the quality. And I watched him in the final of the FA Cup, the impact, the exploit, the movement. Meka say he also has something to show on a day. Then there are two centre backs, Richard Mensah, Amufa Nifi Kotoko Royals. And he centre back, he has been there for Dreams FC continuously. He has shown some consistency in the team. Captain Abdul Jalilu, who has been part of the team in the last 3 seasons. These are two players, and they only play role with team. Abdul Jalilu, and then you talk about Richard Mensah. Then the right side of the team, Ebenezer Dade, and then the left side of the team, we can talk about Mohamed Abubakar. Also, they are defensive backliner, defensive role. Make us say Emmanuel AJ in the league 3 most valuable player I was showing say in 11 matches no why consistent kaka e dia more then Ofori Makati. I'm sure some more away they are going to rely on these 2 defensive midfielders. Say Ofori Makati or versatile in the absence of even Ebenezer Adade to make ball right side need the more. Then or defensive midfielder anytime he gets the opportunity or more with the best performance. Then you talk about Emmanuel AJ. These 2 defensive midfielders would have a lot of work to do. Then Godfrey Kingsley Tuahene. Meka say also a play role in the team. Then Enoch Abu Amgofan if Bofa Kwatano at the bar team no more. These are midfielders are obviously on the day Sylvester Simba. And in fact, Enoch Abu benches Sylvester Simba showing say the modern body was so even though Sylvester Simba on Africa were about Chan tournament. He understands the in and out of playing against the North African side, but it's obvious a coach is likely to bench him. Now about Ebise Nokabu, Kingsley Godfrey Tuahene, Emmanuel AJ in the midfield. Now about Ofori Makati. Then up front, likely John Entry to lead the attack if the coach would go with the one topper. Usually Dreams FC born aside in Africa about John Entry Duku up front. Now we're parody midfielders now about 5 of them. Now I born a 4 back of a defense against Club African in Tunisia. It is not easy, especially in the CAF Confederations Cup where the North African side understanding on the game now was so consistent in terms of playing in Africa. And then you as a teamer or test your first, make your debut in the CAF Confederations Cup. You have to relax and observe. Because likely so opponent. But Alan, the man is saying you can say opponent be able to be obeshe because also Dreams FC records. Yes, Dreams FC records no say or consider one. Okay. Yes. It is up to Dreams FC to score. And then in Abidjan John Entry do home team to score. The home team to ask for that constant one goal no. And the whole demand a team my friend Club African on home. But it's up to Dreams FC to prove. But for me, I'm not expecting much from them. Just a good game. Obvious said Dreams FC might not reach where we want to go. It's a good game that you expected from them.
Okay, I missed him. I mean for these starts from na remo. So where Dreams FC come more semia. In all competition this season, about 16 matches. They've won just 6 of those 16 matches. They've drawn 4. They've lost 6. Their last match was against Real Tamale United. Yomuluzu 3-1. They are playing against Club African side. They are unbeaten in their last 7 matches. In fact, they've won their last 5 matches. Yeah, 3-0 in their last knockout Confederations Cup knockout by against Kanema FC of Ethiopia. Domestically, almost also against AS Slimani, Olympic Beya, US Ben Guradani, and the latest one against Gapsa, AB. And some of their key players, Kingsley Idu, in these 5 matches, he scored 5 goals in the last 5 outings for the club. Hanabi Labidi, the last 5 also was 2 goals. In fact, he also scored 2 goals in the Confederations so far in this campaign. Almost some players, so they don't have more players in their national team. Goalkeeper Moise Hossein and a few midfielder Gatit Zalouni were part of the Tunisian squad for the last international a break honum. And see, on the basis of the year who in terms of the current form of the two teams, Mediama, then against that of Dreams Club Africano, Dreams FC, ne Club Africano, and no money more a difficult task for Dreams Anna.
More than difficult. And I will also make who your leg no the level ye. And I confuse you many times. Unlike a medium the group on so difficult to know. Dreams FC almost manage your group no. So almost any yepa they can manage their group. Kesi a group man and China on ne kubono e Club African. Was medium Egypt no. We mu Tunisia. And in Tunisia omo league no A and B.
Yeah.
Hono Club African wo. Na hono ono that shape no so na odikan. About 8 matches, no 18 points. 8 matches no represent 24 points.
So I drop 6 points.
Sure, only should be or do 3. And now we win a 5, 18 points. Wash goes 11 and I share 40 ano. Now by a Ghana, a Premier League na. Media my end don't like come A and B the end of the boom. Dreams FC it also a 11th. About 11 matches, 33 points, or 14 points. It means Mediama Edeka more than a 14 points.
Dreams FC.
Dreams FC. I'm gonna Premier League in him. Out of 33 or 14. Until we clearly, idea was a way expected going into this game. And like you mentioned, some players are more high, but Mama Dreams for you, Manusu fi Bikoro, Miziani, and Ali Amri.
Miziani, the Algerian. You see, Ali Amri, very swift. Witness a twinkle of an eye, he can displace a Mediama defense. And like Mo was saying, Mediama will be able to say, Mediama Dreams FC, or more be able to say, on the Africa or starting from prelims, tell me your match, or the Kogua Kutiana first. Omo passe bon kwa de kogu akutia eye Dreams FC. And almost or no mo sha sia so no do eye this level no. None of the clubs and afa any eye Club African. About the history I was sort of saying the Dreams na bo nyina. About players or players are what they was saying the eye Dreams na bo nyina so far. And China no ono na able home and all welcome eye Dreams FC. Dreams FC would hope to go for a surprise, but I'm afraid again. Ghanaian clubs who will be a to surprise baby. Dreams ebe send a Mediama Dreams will come home with a lose, and almost already know over 2.5. Okay, I know I missed it. Once again, let me leave you with these numbers. So here Ghanaian clubs now. 28 matches in 14 different ties against Tunisian side. Tunisian class over 10 wins, Ghanaian class 14, and a move for a draw. And Gusa Apimuno a 35-39 in favor of the Tunisian sides. But it's a bonus when they advance and Tunisian clubs and advance more. It against Ghana for 8 times. Your ball Tunisia in the 14 matches. Ya ball on the 110 and a 2 in the draw and a Ghanaian clubs are winning 8-2 the only 2 victories, AC in 2nd December 2000. Obeka House of Folk conquer Africa. The first leg now could be now for years. Now Esperance Luzu match at home da. At least the 2 Nikoto Charikana Ishmala Done Kufomo to see almost one man, even with 10 men because among Kamriku red card in SI match, but they won before Mbewi Jumana Ewufi. And the last Ghanaian club, Koshe Hormone came Faisa in 2005 in the Confederations Cup group stage. AS Masa, Habib Mohammed, and Gau, Kohonum, Koshe. In fact, any group I be an Arehoka because already do this. Even club like in Faisa, more Liberty, Moko Africa, remember Liberty. Start Tunisian Ediomo Efrimu almost 3-2 ebo 1-1 ɛwɔ ABA Kimfaisa mutimi call no na mo we ni matches ɛwɔ no letimi call A group A stage and saa mmerɛ no timi frɛ Kimfaisa player de no Blasters mu a ya o akukuduru sɛ oba obetimi abobet eni nom asisa. So that is enough for the ekoso on the continent ɛwɔ Africa ɛwɔ nti yɛba na yɛba bewremu na yɛba bɛhwɛ ɛyɛ Ghana Bet Power ɛyɛ Ghana ɛyɛ Premier ɛyɛ League no matches a ekoso this ɛyɛ weekend na yɛhwɛ sɛ the bet ma mini kind and Kaios High Sense 2023 Black Air Friday promo no Ashasia in fact Ashasia Danu 23rd year and Ashasia copying 28th of November 2023. This is an opportunity as that period, ya tete no mani nyina eso horma ya electronic home appliances ni nyina no ope emren asoso betimi upgrade say o television, refrigerator no air conditioner, washing machine, smart phones, so sound system no emren no aso opportunity ni any kitchen honum or gas cookers, electric cookers, microwaves, any other small appliances ni nyina no ko na kwa upgrade no emna ya tete so no to High Sense a product yes sounds I'm of 5 years manufacturer defects air warranty non products no equal the best air quality, best durability, best for energy efficiency, best for affordability, best for style and best for technology. It's kopebi eto showroom bia eben will be ano ubu rahorma ubenya High Sense a products ni bi ato enkrane in Portamo East Legon Kisiman Achimotamo North Industrial Area Opera Square Tudu down Suman La Paz was so small broadcast and Kaswa Bachuna Junction Mortema Community 1 and 25 outside Accra Oko Kumasi City Mall Kumasi Edumadum Post Office Kumasi Tafo Mankesim Takra de Takra Obuase Koforu dia ho isuyan techiman tamale ho nyina obenya High Sense a products ni bi ato from on 0302 550000 and as a visit our website highsense.com.gh ubetimi follow mo on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter any friend X and any YouTube nyina no ubetimi follow mo e High Sense everyday prices for everyday people kan ho and e di dwumadi no Eddie bro. It's young Bet Power Ghana Premier League. Na young matches are about this weekend. My starting free and a match are eba so so Gakope Legon Cities any Asante Kotoko and Eddie Ebom Ewon ABA. This is an interesting air match. Mekase Emra has a full Kenny Legon Cities Ebon. Mekase this idea na time see what Ghana football must a club where a better head to head advantage over either Kotoko and as has a honum bet we share all stars nay Legon Cities record against us of a very impressive record Nikuton bet the same cannot be said when it comes to matches against a Kumasi Asante Kotoko since journey the late air level of air Ghana air football. So, the 2018, 2019, 2020 truncated leagues, at the Kahwa 18 meetings, Utifrima 16 meetings, and of those matches, Legon Cities over 5 air wins, Kotoko 16, we 2 Marines from Empo the truncated leagues in Frima miss almost 14 wins against 5 of Legon cities. But interestingly, the last 3, Kotoko and Winnie be in their meetings. Meaning, say Legon Cities ebeko akwakwenya a victory ewo hono mana se Kotoko enkunibie na omunyan over medie ma no ade bia ebetimi abo mo a mo.
Yes, Alan, a game back where you open for all. Now, we're proud to this game. America says so far matches are abo league no money 99. Emu 55 akwama home teams, emu 13 akọ 55 home wins. Yes. Emu 13 away wins. 13 and emu draws near 31 and
see about matches in say
99
okay and away wins near saying
away wins here 30.
Okay the custom but me calculate the percentage of away wins.
Okay and the Osha draws are able so far 31, goals are share 189, home goals near 127, 127, away goals near 62, first half goals near 91 and second half goals near 98. And afei no share a own goals now one any Andrews into me no goal or share against Nations FC.
Oh, so far match we are own go back when when you say Ghana defend you share
and a penalty say I record you 20 emu 17 and ya share emu 3 ya boa to atwene and yellow card 353 red cards no a 15 so far in the Bet Power Premier League. Yeah, they want some but then Osha most wins table no Ediana lead with 7 Insuatreman 6 Bekum Chelsea 6 Samatex 5 Mediama 5 we money top 5 most wins teams no na top 5 most draws teams now Heart of Lions are draw 7 but Fosso draw 7 normal party ways with their coach Heart of Folk are draw 6 normal party ways with their coach Carol are draw 6 Go Stars are draw 5 normal catch coach on step aside most losses no Red Tamale United 5 Legon City 5 Dreams FC 5 Nations FC 5 Mediama 5 and Omwum so far ewo honum now we delve deep into the game wa Eba Koso and they ewo Sugar Kopeno. This is a neutral grounds, and that is where a split the advantage, because Anka, if Legon City is playing Kotoko at the Airwork, irrespective of say the Nyama corner, they still have 60% chance. But you see, a drop it almost chances percentage now drop here about 40%. Kumasa Santi Kotoko, Abenya 60% chance of beating Legon City. It was Sugakope. Now, Alan said the other records be better for me no. Since almost some Mudimbe in Legon cities, after a year announced expose ni BBI started say Yebo Premier League in 2020-2021 season, no, only a year to beat Kotoko Warm home. In 2020-2021, Kotoko Shom 1-0. In 2021-2022, Kotoko Shom 2-1. And at 2022-23, Omono Kotoko Elwak ended 1-1. In their last 3 games against Kotoko at home, the Legon City side are yet to pick a win against Kotoko. Their best have been 1. In out of 9 points, no we need 1 point per. And Kotoko winning 7. And the advantage goes to Kumasa Santi Kotoko in terms of past records in recent times. Alan, another record that SM Baki game when say, Legon City's no season way home. Oma drop points kakra. Even though they've managed a win against Karela, Sanso, Asher Dreams FC were home, no. They've had a very difficult season so far because they are using the young players for the league. Now, young players for the league, Notion Frank Entry, young top scorer, on your starter, he comes in as a sub. Washing 3 goals at the amount. Samuel Amoyom striker now yet to score a goal. Omo rely on Kobina Boateng. Kobina Boateng has netted just a goal for them so far in the league after 11 games. The likes of Michel Otumu, Amos Champomo, Isaka Mohammed, Omunina any team, goalkeeper Winfred Hunumina team, Sisi on the bench, and Kwame Aziz imposed for the team. And the only experienced players in the team currently, Nicolas Mensah, Sulemana Mohamed, Nasiru Moro. All the players in now, young guys are made Legon City are ready for the season, and that also gives them another disadvantage. Alan, it's the first time Omoko away from unusual airwork this season. At least they are comfortable playing and Asamo Kwesi Fabian. They are comfortable playing at their home ground. But this time, they are going to Sugakope where it opens way for Kumasa Santi Kotoko. Now, for Kotoko team, now yes, a bit of inconsistency. We raised it from the goalkeeping department. And then Frederick Asari or Chen Dalad Ibrahim. Because one of the lessons I'm picking this season, Accra Lions, Daniel Afo. Mm-hmm. At a point in time, in 3 consecutive matches, no committee errors or punchy ball, and one of their games against ITU, defender the blocky ball, so in jail to Romano, numbers on Bechi, defender the Gina one opponent, the ball on 2 nets. They still maintain the goalkeeper, say was back to uniform. But for Kotoko, keeper no committee error back up. Another keeper comes in because
and there nana ye goalkeeper be or team say Okroman na bench.
Anka bench ache. But here keeper no committee error pe. Ni assistant. Whenever the supporters crave pe omu kemu pe and the anka the onana supporters ni your social media no. And anka manager ni ba betia. Anka obenchi na ache kwa using no team mu ache. But over here when you have 2 goalkeepers so good. I first error you are gone.
Yes.
Now offer ɛyɛ kɔtɔkɔ.
Yɛkɔ 2006 World Cup. Yɛsɛ kɔfɔ ayɛ mistake nti no.
Ɛno ano no.
Kɔfɔ yɛ beyond mistake ɛno ano no.
Yes, so I think that the coach should encourage the lad, encourage Frederick Asari, and whoever gets, because keeper there, you are born to commit errors. Osho Kotoko defensive backline, also inconsistent. Alan, apart from the two centre backs, Henry Ansuni, Nuruddin, Yusuf Mohammed, no right back. Last game on board, Justice Blue na boy at a point. August Nitabon Abebobi, Samson Asama Mukofano Bofaba Abebobi. The left side of the team, Nicolas Abebobi Kaka, Nana Benin Abobi. Inconsistent Tedeku so Abobi season way. So the only area Kotoko backline, including the goalkeeping department, no, there are two defensive defenders. Amakofa centre backs, no Henry Ansu and then Nuruddin Yusuf Mohammed. The only time I will say about accumulation of cast and also injury. Their defensive midfield, Andrews in team menu, Che Jamina. In the last game, Omubo Serge Alexander, Richmond Lampe. And this is what we know Kotoko for say Omubo, Serge Alexander and Richmond Lampe. And it pays. And remember, Legonsi is a brepa in the middle because they lack experience. Apart from Nasiru Mora, our experience in the midfield, no. A bit preview with Yama Serge Alexander to give that important passes, Richmond Lampe, Benya Kwine, I expose that Legon City setup. Then up front, yes, Kalu Atara shared 2 goals. Steven Mukwala this share 1. George Infegu is here to score. But all the time they've always been the men for a coach. And even though Peter Akwamidu any other opportunity, Isaac Opon, I feel now also picking up. So with me, it's a kind of mona bibia koidama. But for me, Kotoko have the advantage in terms of players available in the current setup. Apart from that inconsistency, or Kotoko backline, no, defenders are only utilize or in the goalkeeping department, you know. Mecca say Kotoko still have an advantage against a team friendly Legon, especially when the venue is neutral for all of them. And Kotoko having the advantage in the last 3 away games of Mabo against Legon cities.
Okay, Shaba and Audi area Tujano, Kumasia Sante Kotoko, no man shada MQA and Farmer. So here the last 6 air matches are Abba on my win just a 1 on my draw 2 a lose 3. I missed it. Kotoko be ne.
Match was a convincing. Win match me to us. See, Emma, when you win back on, almost we are quite draw and I could lose. And a team back coach Kwanya GDO ni players in him. Lagos City zone shut down more than this season. I'm quite what the relegation zone. We win 3 matches and our board draw so me, sir. Until we Lagos City, sir, on Longa Susan in a year. Or we be a starting a Grand Premier League. Let me say, will be a fear which my know. The secretary, it was no fee. Now, Bobby, she announced all the outcome was so fear. And I would say, oh, yeah, bay, we are cap and for Lions for home. My castle Lions, you Canada. I'm one of first team or relegation Heart of Lions. And in match when a difficult to predict. Maybe a draw or a slim win for Legon cities.
Okay, and there's another match, but Yembrenti, ABIM Cosa matches, and Nations FC in Karela, and also a Nations FC, Omania back to back a wins. Now, Omunshe go away, Crampo Domako win a winty. Yes, on bit also against Karela United, and so no man Shedan Kui, only 2 wins over this campaign. But Yamra Accra near Ochna Accra Sports Stadium has to folk any Brekum Chelsea and a ball an interesting one match Bima and also a Basso is a fixture, especially when it is has to folk and a Bohoma or my very dominant against Chelsea in 12 matches at home. No, they've won 9. In fact, they've drawn 3. In fact, Chelsea and Shawmo. In fact, Shawmo no. A new Ghana football records my papa 2019-2020 in the opening day of the campaign. No, yeah, Aduna Atuki Ebeshe go Ewahanum. The only time until the count for the 13 air visitor Hanuma or my team Enya a victory one. But Nam say papa free Ghana football criteria on records, you know, with me can say Omashomu League Ewo Accra Sports Stadium and as a house of home Edda Ewo. So that's how that records is it. Say be a or Chinese ebeba na abesesa ewo honoma na yenim se House of Folk so no sese no omaye semi anche ba omuntime nche they are unbeaten in 8 but they've only won 2 of those unbeaten 8 and they've drawn this the other 6 ewo honum win ebeba na mu
Alan said the okay no the last 3 seasons I'm shower house home because one of the games I'm born will Cape Coast. I remember last year December. Na stadium money available I'm born Cape. House home the last 3 crano has actually 7 goals. Become Chelsea actually 1 pay. The last visit 3-1
2031
yes 2020-31 7 goals scored 1 goal conceded. It means that Become Chelsea share hard to folk they find it very difficult to play hard to folk and that is the advantage of hard to folk. Well, now Hearts also actually say no it is their strength and honor it's either they score you or you pick a draw 0-0 draw. Into so China game the be pie cry 0-0. Say Hearts be winning or be winning convincingly. Hearts in Swatraman Hearts winning 1-0. Hearts Mediama Hearts winning 3-1 ewa hanum. But teams are picking draws now no 0-0. Dreams by 0-0. Samatex by 0-0. Oba na say our strength no person no bar now a picky point no ko. But how to folk have shown say ban home omo strong. And that is why last game omo boy it was an away game against Accra Lions because it was played in Accra Sports Stadium. Omo Accra Lions A&D omo 15 away winless run 15 games away winless run now since January omo share media ma omo share
no man share match video
yes into Accra Sports Stadium some advantage into the strength of how to folk has been at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now another strength of how to folk this is your defense and you're consistent and don't pick it the 18 Premier League teams are even the team orders require the defensive backline and you're consistent and you has in Swatraman until you are picking Swatraman you clear say you man not cut the ball right side and you clear say reconcilable to ball left side and clear say Philip Ofori and Isaka Mohammed and the elbow 4 and 5 and the same as how to folk you are sure say Michael Amperu is starting from the right. Dennis Kosa from the left, Kofi Agbesime as a centre back, Kevin Osesibe as a centre back, in the absence of David Opona Frani. And how to folk strength a difference, and it's showing clearly in their home games, and that is why how to folk echo go more a game more opponent into me plus 2. Washa ye 1, ye Bofo Eshe ye Ewo Honum RTU Eshe ne 1, Gold Stars ne 1.
So former consider 6 goals in the season.
Yes.
Only in Swatraman and Equita a better defense than them conceding 5.
Yes, and that is why Oshe said the me and Oshe Mutu now consistency in their back line. Now, Oshe Bokum Chelsea attack so it has always been a Mankuna. It is a Mankuna and Sha 5 goals for them in 10 matches. It's a Mankuna and Sha Asamaba. And he has been the top man. The last game of boy say from the sports kick. And that is if someone calling with the arrowhead Amankuna. And I know obviously in the midfield Collins Ameyao. Any a Dramani I 2 goals Yamomu ebe complementy from the midfield. And then versatile Edwin Tufo Asamoah Edwin Kufu Asamoah would also be there. Usually Yusunu from the centre back and as a right back or the defensive midfield role when the opponents are very strong. Alan, Osho defensive backline so a very consistent backline. Lord Amoah, you know him, he has been part of the team the last 2 seasons. Zakaria Fuseni, their captain has been there, their goalkeeper Obin Setre Grigori. Now, Opeke has swa Osho last game boy against Accra Lions. Salif Ibrahim has picked his form. Martin Kakari is there. The last game boy Rafael Amponsa Eshe go from the midfield. The Enoke Bontina picking the form. Then the Hamza Isa Harrow as player who promoting the bar the senior side no also picking the form at the right spot and the Hamza in 8 matches MAHAMAH to folk wash 5 goals in the last time I had senior forward ultimately guarantee will go in 2 matches in the last 8 years forward obetima guarantee 2 games 1 goal and the last game boy no share assist the more I mean obviously Hamza Isa that Accra Sports Stadium is confidence of putting a ball at the back of opponent net. Apart from game against Swatraman one Bobby, our started share go against Media Man. Has home and I say has a ball Accra. Anytime they will score, Hamza Isa would have something doing in the 18-yard box of the opponent. But Alan, factor be your game with Become Chelsea in their last 2 away games, we winning now.
And they've won the last 3 in a home camera. Winning 3 at once.
Yes, in the last 2 away games. Against Dreams FC, I'm share Dreams. So they almost share defending champions with them. And then Amoba has how to focus. So win unbeaten at home. Become Chelsea unbeaten the last 2 away games. How Chelsea unbeaten at home. And that makes the game interesting. But we should watch out. Amankuna, you want to prove something. Hamza Issa would also want to prove something. And so China, our sports stadium, these are quality. I will see it to me because both teams will give us a very good game.
Now, I missed it. I know one was say House of Folk. It me winning this match. It will be the first time in over 1 year. House of Folk 18 a record of successive victories, and not only in the league, in competitive matches since 29th October and then 5th November 2022. Almost a share Gold Stars at home. No, to also share Kutuku Royals. Away. They've not recorded successive victories. Isn't it strange?
And just strange, a year ago. Say a club like us, folks teacher. Now, on to me, just 2 games into us. A year ago. But
and then November saying.
And then November 25th.
So it's over a year.
A year ago.
Since January, I think we winning.
And the time has come for them to at least try and win 2 matches. On the bounce. And it's very unfortunate. Say, team one able to team Opejan Nimuso. Though honestly, usually if you want to work sports stadium, so only has an airborne one there. And I wouldn't say much. Has the social last 2 matches, and it seems they are rising. And I say, club as a coach, I tell you to me impact our playing body no so. Has on this season, on first assignment was the supporters in the choir. Ni players in the Kasaya say bono.
That was before Omni Gold Stars match.
Soon after Omuso. And I say more trust with that coach. And you know, I hope say we so it goes because I'm ya be 1-1. Chelsea is very much so has question one about it. So they have to score more than a goal.
Said that no almost 2.
Yeah. We need Chelsea. They need to score 2 or 3. One anchor bomb.
Okay, I missed it. And where the Buame Yemren Kuntiona Yenny total just be 1 minute. Adriana now almost 5 match winning streak na Karela Ekoti omo ewo honum ene omane Accra Lions, and this Accra Lions side omba yi aso na aduana hia draw kwa last season na Accra Lions team aduana 3 bi enti aduana ombetumi are return to the winning ways
Accra Lions 2021
said yes etiana be
me just say on to me share no that
and I'm saying beto aso
possible possible based on numbers. The last 2 seasons, since on the debut 1-1 or Doma.
And a crown to draw back.
Yes,
3-0.
3-0. And Uncle Canny Nabum Crowdian and Shaka Lions. Maybe psychologically, on bet me somebody who be. So last season by this, I know Diana the league in the solo. For me, I see a Lions going to pick a point. But Alan, before me win game back when I person me can and so a man heart of Lions.
Yeah, me ba person me can match na bet me person mam just brief you me ba honum nti awie we Bechem United Gold Stars Bechem United unbeaten in their last 7 matches since tena fi man be ma kwasho man a coach no na so yes no if you mom dinchu against Gold Stars so winning match in their last 7 matches losing the last 2 days Akahama coach say on tena fi kakra.
Yeah, coaching for the first time. Yes, records just say even Gold Stars and share goal na for Suji about that park that.
Okay, Obia send home.
Yes.
Obia sure share with clean sheet.
Yes, share with clean sheet. It's obvious a win for a team.
Okay, yeah, summer test Real Tamale United summer test Omo a win of 5 home matches, scoring 11 and conceding just only 1 against Real Tamale United. Last year, Omo call Omo show Omo 3-0. Ombesa to also.
Alan, okay, Summer Tex in Sotreman. Ediana, Obi winning the 5 games, 5/5, 5/5. And we teams as Samatex are showing home, and you are fairly. Yes, and RTU away from West do omo be Shaka Lions back.
So Samatex okay. And na me match na person ka ho aseme in Shatraman against Heart of Lions winless Heart of Lions. In fact, Heart of Lions be some dey omo matches because the last 12 matches in Ghana Premier League omo winning match because be some dey omo season omo call relegation no last match against Edubiase show omo 4-2 and on by omo ball 11 at 20 the last 12 matches in the Ghana Premier League no omo winning match against Shatraman said na mo kanom 5 matches at home, 5 wins, scoring 8, conceding none. Born Tom Netum Mufi Honum. I missed it. Yes, we just 30 seconds now more and finish your man.
Me go from the what do feel that? For Lions. Some say so Randy was Kebia from Goshe savings loans. Na campaign anya
yo.
Well, start to do yourself some ebohu. Nti over 2.5.
Over 2. Okay, Abu.
Yeah, can't fact way back game now.
Okay.
Okay. Now you bisa na me ma wa bisa questions say sa na ebesi a. We say in the last 4 seasons we can one. Team bia after match the 11. Only other so league no so other 18th bia call relegation. Now when you say after match the 11 team bia so a other 18th position no after match 11 since 2020 no Obia was 7 points 2020-2021 allies after match 11 no was 7 points 2021-2022 Elimina Sharks no the 18th place
after that Ghana Premier League expert
yes after match day 11 Onusu kita 7 points 2022-2023 Kotoku Royals after match day 11 Onusu kita 7 points Alan and Heart of Lions after match day 11 Onusu kuta 7 points.
I missed the argument.
Now, o pick for the now kwade ama I miss kind message dia we won say. Omu now so Heart of Lions pen o winning game after match day 11. 2020-2021 Allies winning you know a draw back in 11 games and ordinary 7. 2021-2022 Elimination winning you know a draw back in 7. Kotoku Royals last season only the worst season called draw me winning you know a draw back but Heart of Lions on kwade. The 7 points in now 1-1-1-1-1-1.
Okay, and yeah, Lions kwana etemrena so also betime afre better. Mamimfa we twa me catch us matches we across the women's Premier League and after Access Bank Division 1 Air League. In fact, the women's Air Premier Air League and Northern Ladies Tamale Super Ladies Air 3 Air 0 and omo share omo the Northern Air Zone ehonum enne ade say Fusu Royal Air Ladies omweni Kumasi Sports Air Academy na Ebona Stand Ladies ene Papia Ladies enso abo ochina Supreme Ladies omo ene ampem da kwa sampem da kwa back from CAF Women's Champions League omo Ecoboy ewo honum sanso ena Sardin Air Zone and Berry Ladies and Lady Strikers, Isiam Socrates and Soccer Intellectual Sea Lions and Joanina Air Ladies, Bo Ebon Hazakas Ladies, and Ami Air Ladies, Ebebo na Mandy, the Faith Ladies, any Priest Ladies, and so Eddie Esiani Ewo Honum na Eba Division 1 and so Access Back Division 1 League, and Atram Divisa, I still believe. 1-0 and above for Soccer Academy and Techman Liberty Youth Kuti 0-0 na matches ebeto so I was on 1A Senior City and Northern City FC and Tamales City FC Techman Heroes and Wa Power FC Wa Sunta and Ayochina and Steadfast and FC Victory Club Warriors and Mana MC and so Ebebo what do any edit zone 1 A B American Casaba for Soccer Academy Enra Ene Young Apostles any BB United Channel 11 Wonders and Bricum City FC BA United any Mighty Royals and a Bebo was zone A2 Senior City and Neck in Pfizer any Soccer Intellectuals and a ball the Marco any future Stars Asia Basake Holly Stars any Sky FC eno eyo china something as Kim FC any young Red Bull Mina Sharks any new ADBS Sefi All Stars any Swedru All Blast and ebo Venomous Vipers any Mysterious Dwarfs. What a match! Vipers versus Dwarfs match radio say Obia Eco na Park Academy and Rose Park and so Asia in zone 3 Atlantic Visa I shall still believe Enra 1-0 the matches are Akani and Vision FC and then God and Air Boss Subribi any Golden Kicks AFC Bebo Ochana Kings Palace any home stars so Hawaii United in Kane Liberty Professionals any Koforidia Sempafi Akachi All Stars any Okau United Uncle T United FC Nani and Kotuku Royals any Accra Athletics and so abo it will be me afre 0551 5639 0551 5639 na onso fa wadwen kyerebra ewo dwumadi enes nkomo bebre ene ya twetwe he ena ade wonsem na efa hello Tony
ajani mo
okay ajani mo kasa
yo mo wajuma ano plan de mi kan ya se wo shi gulok ede ma media ma o be bi wono on fa gulok on fa winning emra ita o machi won pa bu mu papa ko so mo bo modern ni ani da so ni wo so na so se ehun se modern bono e ko hai yina yan fa support ni en pa bu ni wo machi na on tun fa bi pa bi mra na ko to ko asem ni we na msama mo kan die so ni je se yi wo madi o and then ni do ma tin kure ni ma tin do machi wa we wa kuma beti u kwa o dia je o yi do machi zuzu do mo ye de boa ya de bia lusu sa na komatie ni ewuradi nko ade bye bye
okay and I say also offer obetumi afre 0551 5639 16 na also forward ebra hello yeah about journey
afternoon
yeah wisdom ni okay
na me so ala me bon pa ma media ma say at least say one year crampo a so the lose be back up enye one go na draw bi omoyiro mo say by first half no mo consider good and I mean call has asam no so a yes has team bia won share ni da na won share da ni phone no ni wo ba be sha na ya na edi it is has omo ayiro mo ho a Breku Chelsea bet me a break is our record no this weekend. It is say omoma money da ho. That's
yes here there was say also offer 0551 5639 16 between afre na ode wadwen kyere e de aba esem bebre ene atwe nkomo e de afa ho hello yeah me pa chawani
yeah good afternoon from Kuku listen me feel like
okay 80
yeah kotoko asem ebe yini cause kotoko no as a spine in team no because there seem not to be that management structure our team no I mean if it's a professional in case kotoko board our managers and amebwa I am sinizate and I am in a league now and I see because it's coming from Malaysia so nobody should complain about it because that is not the structure that should be of a current modern club and they should talk about it because at the end of the day, no, kotoko team ni PS no baby kotoko PS nam se see no kotoko na ya like na half team na wo no ya monpai because am ka to mbo kuma se kotoko no say o ka se kotoko bit ma sha skra gidie ni papa because kotoko ni midfield dia na say na blue over half and we pra half so bit ma board this time dia yini ni EBC and na suga kope koi kotoko ampampa ya ko suga kope sini yes ya di gase fufu bia ba watinka
Jesse
kotoko Jesse bi yes ya di omo Jesse bi
o pe bi ato hunana kwa medam kwa
ku pe bi ato na area anya papa ho brand na papa ai area anya papa hope na papa hope
okay me say obi brand ewo ya feed so 0551 5639 16 hello
Misala
ya fabulous
oneme
Na o se ga kopa na.
Afei de nam kwan so ayeko.
Okay.
Na me tiatie fo nyina. Em say coach Akosiapia, former Blasters coach. We hear one day say ya e wo Sudan a exercise papa no ne nim de e wo soro. Nti ya bona ba so na ya bompa ile ata na ti say ne kunum di bia na akasi we kombia no ontimi mini na oman Ghana na wo firi mu no yenso yenim emrenyam ewia sese yuma bia koma bi coach Akosiapia bia wo bia no me chao pa. Alan kotokode sin efe papa what I say make ka say ewiase nyina uyi jesi a efe pa kotokode sin no number 1 what I say ye mu bi no den support ni pa wo ufi so support ni pa mi si ni pa ko ni fie le ko so ntuo le ko ni fufu na fama no na mu sa wo so ni pa no na say masa obi no obi bibia okrobo ni say what I say probia ana ye wo match what I say entu supporter bompa ye fata team na ti na kotoko enye ye na team na be bi what I say sa dwempone ne sa na ntitwa ne sa wo ya ne sa na manama supporters ni bi nyai ufi so ntimi support wa pe be tina na ye be support na ye be sum no ye be ne sum ye kotoko ye ni team ye support apart from Blasters anya sanje kotoko asa na ada to twa yampia mo sa yampia na mo to those days no ne ye no masa ye nyem sa mistake ni bi mo masa ye su krum ha rough we try na kotoko match na ye baso na ye nya dem pie ball support 30 minutes ye san so akoko 30 minutes e to bia kotoko mesi kotoko be ye what I say coach Akosiapia mo ho no mo ne na mo ho no de o tu fo se bi na bi mu do what I say you obi so o me lidi kotoko a oni nipa wa yi no what I say board abako management abako
ya ma obi so mra mu bi wai mesra ma obi mra mu bi 0551 5639 16. Hello. Yeah, me patron. Okay, me patron, it's you.
Yeah, the Doro na yebo. Ya pass na ya na astu telephone. De na ka se be hejima. De me frɛ efidi wesu enja ho asamaka. Mo hwɛ na mo fama ntum. Na aba ne enje park na for communities ni. Ya GC politicians ni sa. Mo chi park no wa disca no. Ya de frɛ apia. De na ka se ono suwe be boa me di sa ko siri de. Me frɛ makonya no no. Yanko ya two teams are mobile Africa. MC has India and Fampa Bonta team in which Uber Dreams, any your friends say MAHAMAH. Omuna team a reference Omasi if you are support. Sanko for winning Omoka 64 battalions why the Champions League. And that's the more right, let's say we Aquadani, Yambana Somonam Africa, as media or seldom power television. Now you're back at one year, send a child boosting in article. Say you better and pay for more than the something for that. First, now more cutting mono. You can't say Moses Parker. Papaya, if he was in the first, I'm coming to know.
Cat.
Young pen for more certain, young for more internet. I found cutting mono. Now, team now acquire Nippon Union Sape, and they are running for 14, 15 years. 7. Anybody cry, coach, Abaji Liga, Mayano. It's here, Pamano. Nti the stress and before Moshe don't say Omoja ko krafona ko matia ni dey say body abugida nti dem kwa na ye any no mama e but yan ko phobia ye shahasa masa the way a see fa ka mo no masa I don't know you will be papa you ha ye fa na ejata no mo yan tafo ba kwa ka baby nyan ko e mana finje tanto fo we design mo ha so ko e paka masa ni ka keke in ya shaya no afra idi wan ye ba no wan no afra that to bo and like house nya nya house and this kind of mope and obi akwa akwala dia na be so bo I say Manchester players among the somebody na number team
okay and ya kacha jata se yeso ye chiado hai emre nti uka ye kase o to asusa wa hia na obi so am tuan kasa binti ye mfa de twa to kra na ye mfa frefo no mra
Hello, good morning, boss.
Yeah, good afternoon. Boko. Kasan eat you.
Now, Kotoko, you're afraid. I said, in your break bow, and now, mpɛrɛfoɔ a wɔn sɛbi wɔn adwene mu bɔ sin akwasi apɛ mu abɛtutu etimiri da a etimiri akwasi Ntenya kwesi afia madre tuna babiri dita ebia kwesi afia abli kura eba no kura no yedense ya bekemu ko ntenya butremu no mfa mpafo nteki ne kede ekimi ebe konene e wosi akara ko
Okay, yes, yeah, that's it. Was so free. Hanum and a brebe me ho kwan ma yedi dwumadi no asi hyane so say about 2:30 eba betanase eba build it up at the call a match say koso and the Bet Power Ghana Premier League ebe koso ga kope near the live commentary at the freedom at the abro Legon Cities and a kotoko and a boy eba more update from Nations FC and then Karela United later and Numreno the Mediama air match and so live commentary at the bro on Happy 98.9 FM. So na Amisti and then I'll catch up to
well, even though Milan Simono me who say dreams and Mediama the point of Buffy, I still wish them good luck. And a Ghana for so Ghana football no you wish you and Yakupon Damayano. We should stop complaining. Mekai Ghana Boni Bibini coach in the first match was against Angola na Mukumasi. Coach the selection by now on drive and come Ghana first why there pa na we coach we ye hu so bibda. Ada ye pay and why am I? Tennis a coach ya go find do starting match a mo bi am complain ni ya bese Yakupon Yamaya na Chris Wittin e Yamaya no.
No, yeah, okay.
Match day 12 of the Bet Power Premier League bed Kotoko Sugakope on Legon City Sochina Ewa Accra Bekum Chelsea has other league centers Dr. Kwame Chia and the match war. Because I say in a trip to the match venues now enjoy games. Then 2 reps in Africa. Yeah, say yeah, reps say call group stage at Chepa and I say a slot back. We will see who said teams we will mind a good performance. Like years ago you mentioned
as some with the American continue members tell me I'm say 4 slots here now. Your class you qualify no conquest come the Canada.
But clubs is so far be complaining say CCS can improve.
Okay,
yes.
Say you scan your back the
clubs necessary they would mean say financial sound and you know. Now say Obian complaining.
Okay, and I make a very quick here. You fans and more Shaban and Otening Kano, Sanso and Misty Noble, which is on also ever boy. And Thai sports team now, for the Asampako Amawari, a Dano, or more in a boashi, Jumedi, Emma, and Mbedi, Ho Chiame, or Hinibampo, a Brinya. Brekum dishe Joe Debra any original homemaker cry our United States Sanso and Prince Ubiba Pakwa Brown Tim Courier Chaskele Crucia Joe Lever Collins Amako Francis and Chi Boatin Amunana Eboy in the Jumadiano Eddie Ebro DJ Willie and sorry sir Oba Betanasi no Abebo Nyum Kopim say 2:30 Ebebo me asin Betanasi at the live commentary no Eddie Abro Midi Eddie George Mahama obetimi Afrem Alan Green the researcher.